most of my saying.
Oh, welcome to This is Unorthodox. We don't know what episode number because we decided to do this on the fly.
Very unorthodox of us.
We were testing equipment, and very unlike Three Geeks podcast, everything works. So we really didn't need to be doing that anymore. So we decided to come on and do this. Most unorthodox.
Fuck yeah.
So, Max,
what's up?
What do you got to say that's unorthodox?
I mean, like, you know, it's just like it's that fucking time of year where the president is tweeting and the NFL players are kneeling and everyone is up in a ruckus. And I'm just like, the whole reason we started doing this was because cops are shooting people in the street. Are cops still shooting people in the street? Yes. Maybe we should talk about that. That's my whole thing. Fucking, I could give a fuck less, veteran. I could give a fuck less what you do with the flag, okay? Wipe your ass with it. I don't give a fuck. Fucking, you're wiping your ass with the flag does not harm me in any way, shape, or form. You cannot harm me by wiping your ass with the flag or stepping on it or kneeling down when it's waving or whatever the fuck. Fucking people are getting killed and it's cool. It's not cool. Fucking that's what we need to be talking about. Fucking, like, how come, and my whole thing is, if the NFL is all in solidarity and they're all like, oh no, Mr. Trump, you don't fucking tell us what to fucking do. You know, maybe they should be out there in the, like, in the community, like, hey, let's have these get-togethers with the cops in the community. Let's fucking try to get some of the training changed so the cops are fucking trained properly to deal with people. I don't fucking know. You know, I'm just some asshole. But it seems to me like nothing's getting done, and a bunch of people are just fucking hoopla over some dumb shit that doesn't matter.
Yep.
Fucking, why get your panties in a twist? Because the flag, there's not one flag that's been waving this whole fucking time that is like so timeless and fucking perfect and reverent that the flag that he was writing about in the fucking song, the national anthem, that flag was fucking torn to shit. Fucking, you can't salute that flag anymore. They had to dispose of that one. Fucking give me a break, you dumb assholes. The flag is a symbol. It's the action. We put the flag on every fucking thing. You have flag napkins, you throw that shit away. Is that un-American? You dumb shit. You fucking flat earth motherfuckers. God damn it.
Wow, you've really been saving that in, haven't you?
Dude, it's just like, and the real issue where people are getting killed in the street
is avoided.
Because cops are allowed to shoot people, and they're like, hey, you get a vacation paid, and then you fucking get to come back to work. Fucking, that's not good. We need to fix this problem. That's all. That's what I got. And Jason, how are you feeling about the flag?
My thoughts on all of this, and yes, Max, everything Max said, I mostly agree with. I think. I don't know about wiping your ass with the flag.
I mean, obviously, I don't want anyone to wipe their ass with the flag. But I'm just saying, if you do, what the fuck do I care?
But anyway,
unless they do it in public,
whatever.
See it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, because I don't want to see anyone taking the shit anywhere. You know, it's like, yeah, but I mean, even if they were.
Than the flag at that point.
Look, I mean, if you live in India, people taking a shit in the street is something you deal with. Kill them. Pretty sure it's not going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's gross. I don't want to see it. But again, if I did, wouldn't kill me. You know, wouldn't harm me in any way. Fucking people need to get their fucking shit together, man. Like, priorities.
Another thing, one of my biggest upheave with this is the flag symbolizes this country, and freedom of speech and expression is a big part of this country. Somebody kneeling during the national anthem is exactly what the flag stands for. So I don't understand. It's just one of those things that Trump does. Like, hey, this is going on here. But I want to do this over here. Oh, no, you got my dick in your ass. Sorry about that. You were just paying attention here and didn't even realize I was sneaking up behind you.
Grabbing you right by the pussy.
But, yeah, that's my thing is, these people are complaining that it's un-American to kneel during the national anthem. Actually, it's probably as American as anything else in this country.
And when you think about it, it's un-American to bitch about people doing what they fucking want to do legally and lawfully. You can't be a fascist and be like, you can express yourself this way. Yeah, you can express yourself this way, but you can't express yourself that way. That's what these people are saying. It's like, hey, You're not allowed to protest during the flag, but that's fascism.
Yeah, that is.
It's like your patriotism is fascism. Just so you know. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because I agree with you, Max. It's one that we're not actually discussing the actual issue, but that was the same thing that happened when Colin Kaepernick did it. Like the discussion of what actually, like when he did it, what actually was the issue of what he was complaining about was still overlooked even then. And that's what most people just don't get. And then the only reason why Trump would do it is exactly the reason Jason said, is to distract people from the bullshit that's going down with his legislation. Because realistically, if half of his base were to look at the tax proposals that he's putting forth, they would dislike it very, very much, considering they're not really going to get tax breaks. All the tax breaks are going to be the people in the area, the larger corporations and the wealthier people, and they're not going to see any tax cuts. Their taxes will stay the same. If not, I don't remember if it increases or not, but they won't see a cut. So, I mean, from that perspective, it makes sense on his part to bring this up, because that's the only reason. Because otherwise, all he's really doing is just getting more negative attention for himself and dividing more people. And in that sense, that's the benefit, I guess, is that he looks at it and goes, oh, we're a divided country. Maybe no one will be able to put forward a front. Except the problem is his vocal majority is not the majority in this country. It's a very small minority. And really what keeps him still in office are the people in the middle, or the people that voted for him thinking he was going to actually do something. Well, little do they know. But I don't know. It's hilarious. And so, Max, some of the people that actually did the stuff do go into the community and actually go and try and make things better. But yes, the NFL as a whole could have actually taken this one step further and actually brought forward the social aspect. But I don't even think it was about that. Really, what this whole protest, this solidarity or uniformity was about, was that, hey, we are a separate group, and basically they're protesting the president, saying we can do whatever we want, leave us alone. More so than actually getting to the issue.
Let's fucking people. It's time we started being. If you're gonna open your mouth about it, if you're like, Colin Kaepernick, and again, I disagree with the kneeling down as a protest. I feel like it's not protesting.
It's not effective.
I feel like when he sat down with that towel over his head and like he was hanging his head in shame while the fucking national anthem was playing, that's the protest you need to fucking be doing. Every one of them needs to sit down and cover their heads and ears. Like, I couldn't even bother to be subjugated to this fucking national anthem while this shit's going on. And then, like I'm saying, man, you guys have the money to do something. You guys have the power and the influence to really fucking change something. And there's, you think of how many mixed race, Hispanic, how many fucking white people are getting shot in the streets too. Hey, guess what? Cops are killing everybody. Okay? And it's cool. We need to fucking change this. So get out there. Like, you can see every day the fucking influence you have. Like, use it. Fucking Rosa Parks sat down on the bus, but it wasn't just Rosa Parks sitting down on the fucking bus. You guys need to move together. That's the whole thing. So yeah, I'm not doing shit either, so I'm a hypocrite. But fucking people are still getting gunned down the streets and nobody's even talking about it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know that it'll get better until someone, and I actually agree with you that I think small movement does make a difference, but you're right, Max, because I think someone big needs to make a difference. And like I said, I think everyone, I don't know, either people have misidentified what the NFL was doing, because it really wasn't supporting Black Lives Matter or supporting trying to make things better. It was basically, it was attempting, which would have been better, is they should have just made got everyone lined up in the NFL as a giant middle finger and then, put Trump underneath. That would have been more entertaining and much more direct to what they were actually doing. Because if you actually, like the Cowboys, what they did is they kneeled before the anthem as a group, and then they stood up during the anthem and basically held in solidarity, which at that exact point tells me what this is about. It's not about the racism issue or the improperly trained police. It's none of that. It's about we get to do what we want, which to some extent that does need to happen because there is some issues with Trump and what he wants to do and with how he wants to control people. And in a lot of sense, he does have some fascist tendencies. So that part is good. But at the same time, somebody needed to bring up and follow that through with that message of, yes, we're supporting these people to say that because this is an important issue that needs to be discussed. Certain people may not have an opinion about it or may not be well informed about it, but this should be what's being discussed, not the fact that it's against our flag, which was hilarious when I heard that a couple of times. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How
is that even possible? How is it even possible? These are the motherfuckers waving the Confederate flag. They're screaming, "You're disrespecting the flag!" And they got fucking Old Glory going on, like fucking back with a rebel yell, screaming more, more, more. Give me a fucking break, dude. Like you're all about the Confederacy, who legitimately fought against the United States of America, and then lost. And you're gonna tell me I'm un-American? Because give me a fucking break.
I did.
Yeah, give me a break.
Well, this episode has to be short because we have the 100th episode of the Three Geeks podcast. Before we go, I have a penis story for you.
As long as it's not about yours, I'm good.
If you thought, well, we do one of these every story.
Maybe it's better.
The FBI seized over 3,000 penises during raid on morgue employee's home. FBI agents made an astonishing discovery this morning while executing a search warrant at the residence of a Houston mortician. 3,178 emballed human penises.
This dude's just like pickling dicks. Would you like a pickled dick?
Yeah, apparently he's involved with organ trafficking and who knows what he's doing with the dicks. But
I
think he looks at
him. The dicks, he's keeping them. If he's involving them, he's just I don't know what kind of weird trophy room that is.
He's just trying to keep all shapes.
It's a dick
sizes.
Trophy room. Oh man! Speaking of trophy, Philip, I got the best trophy for the losers of the Sports Nerds Fantasy Football League of Justice. God. Yeah, I don't know if it works yet still, but it's like this dancing Jar Jar Binks thing. We're gonna put a pussy on it. It's gonna be great.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, back to pickled dicks. Fucking yeah, man. Like I don't know that I don't know that the dicks were like a sexual thing for him. You know?
I don't know. This guy is not attractive.
Well, yeah, he's definitely not an attractive guy, but it's like
I honestly didn't know if it was a woman or a man the first time I looked at the photo.
Like what if he like worshipped the dick, you know, like
he just goes down and bows to it.
Yeah, you know, it's like he goes to his little sanctuary and like prays to the fucking pickled dicks he's got in the room.
So we're getting into sort of like no, he wanted to be transgender.
I mean, because like he didn't cut off his dick and pickle it, did he?
No,
that would have been hardcore.
Well, that would have been a whole different thing.
Yeah, at that point, like I was saying, that would have fucking. That's up in it, 4 or 5 more steps here. Anyway, fucking 3,178 penises. How long? How old is the oldest pickled dick?
Let's see what it says. There were shelves everywhere filled with hundreds of glass jars. Each contained a penis floating in formaldehyde. Sure. No,
that's not formaldehyde.
No?
Formalin.
Oh,
I'm guessing it's something like formaldehyde, but not.
Maybe more modern.
He explained in great detail how he had been cutting off dead men's genital organs and collecting them for more than 10 years.
10 years of pickled dicks.
Alrighty then.
Dave Murray will remain in custody for the moment as a psychiatric evaluation has been ordered. No shit. To determine if he's fit to stand trial.
Like fucking. Like, I listen to Michael Rappaport's podcast, and he's got a thing that says all loafs matter. So like all dicks matter. In the dicks, You know, he's like, hey, they all matter. Like these men are dead, but their dicks can live on in my fucking pickle jar. Hey,
Yes.
maybe he's just a fucking Rappaport fan
Oh Jesus!
for
Well,
10 years. Good God.
That was our brief. This is Unorthodox. We'll be back to doing these weekly very, very soon. Tune into the Three Geeks podcast tonight at 6:45.
Oh yeah, 100.
Have a great night. Bye. Shit.
Yeah, you pulled a